Start recording and let us continue. Didn't finish my food, but it also doesn't taste amazing. You know, they need to put some. I need to get some salsa for this. Salsa I have is not working out. How's it going, Uncle Miles? Hey there, Lloyd. I'm doing swell. Did you come today because of my request? Guilty as charged. Mind sharing the details with us? The outline mentioned something about collecting ancient texts from the Stargazer's tower, correct? Yeah, that's right. I'm guessing you're all familiar with Stargazer's tower. It's the ruin right off the side of Ursula Road. The Guardian Force has prohibited civilians from entering for quite a while now. As of just recently, however, they're allowing some research to be done there with permission. That's exactly correct. The previous commander left the place completely uninvestigated. He wrote it off as a waste of the CGF's resources. But now, in the interest of gathering intel, civilians can investigate the premises. So as long as they file a report afterwards, that's largely in part because the tower is no longer inhabited by monsters. Really? Is that so? Yep, a journalist, a friend of mine by the name of Nielsen, went to investigate it the other day, in fact. He said he found some real items of interest in there. He trekked all the way out there to gather material. That's some impressive dedication. You don't know the half of it. He's a blind man, too. Nielsen. This name I recognize. And if he's blind, then I definitely recognize this person. But don't worry, he had a reporter from the Crossbell Times escorting him. I assume these items of interest were the ancient texts referenced in your request then. Come to think of it, I remember seeing something like that back when we were chasing after Yin. There were all these tall shelves halfway up the tower and on the top floor. They were packed full to bursting with dusty old books, probably the same ones you're looking for. Oh, so you guys already know where they are. This should be easy then. Obviously, the library can't just abandon valuable documents like that to rot in the tower. So, can I count on the SSS to retrieve them for us? Archival preservation is indeed one of the library's most essential functions. There's just one problem, though. Yeah, how are we supposed to carry all of those books back to the city? Just thinking about how many trips that would take makes my head spin. That's a good point. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like I wanted you to bring back every single one. All I'm asking is that you investigate and give me an estimate on how much manpower and time it would take to have them all delivered. And don't worry, I've already cleared the request with the CGF and City Hall. The Guardian Force said they'd take the barricade down if you accepted. In that case, I see no problem with lending a hand. Basically, we're going to be your scouting team, and the real labor will come later. That wouldn't be too difficult. Most of us already have prior experience climbing Stargazer's tower. How about it then? Will you accept? We'd love to help, Uncle Miles. Thanks, Lloyd. You're doing me a big favor here. Sit tight for a bit. I'm going to put in a call to the Guardian Force and ask them to remove that barricade. Oh, you can just let me handle this. It'll be faster if I contact Commander Bales directly. Good thinking, Noel. I'll say, go right ahead. Commander Bales of the Guardian Force speaking. Hello, Commander. This is Sergeant Major Noel Seekers calling. Seeker, what do I owe the pleasure? Actually, the SSS has a request. Explain that we need the barricade removed. For the library, correct? They did notify us about conducting a formal investigation. I would say you're more than qualified for the job. I'll have a patrol unit in the area remove the barricade for you at once. Thank you, ma'am. I should get back to work. Good luck and stay vigilant. Okay, we're good to go. Thanks, Noel. Gee, that was even easier than I expected. The SSS sure does have some incredible connections. Suppose we do. Well then, shall we head to Stargazer's tower? Yeah, let's. Look forward to good news, Uncle Miles. I will. You all take care out there. Alrighty then. Ursula Road is that way. They let me into the airport? Nope. Alright. I was hoping I would be strong enough to kill these guys too, but doesn't look like it. Pretty much perfect. Probably be using this opportunity to finish chewing on this quesadilla. Probably keep the talking to a minimum. What a sucker. I gotta say this quesadilla ain't it. It ain't it. Have to warm up some spaghetti a little bit later today. Should be a fishing spot here, if memory serves. Guess not. Oops, I want to do that. know why, chain attack and I'm the one getting ambushed. This should be Stargazer's tower. Oop. What a sucker. Come on, seal. Yeah. Get for being a sucker. How long am I going to stream today? Is this going to be a long one? I mean, I don't know. I will say that as of right now, 4 hours in, I'm not really feeling fatigued or anything like that. And the voice seems to be holding up, so I would imagine this is not going to be a short one. I will hazard a guess that this one will be at least 8 hours today. Hazard a guess. I'd like to do 10 minimum. That's my goal, but see how things go. See my vest. See my vest. Made with real Gordian chest. Been forever. But I don't know the actual lyrics. But I'm just gonna go with try the matches, they're delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. Something like that. Because, they can sing, they can dance, and all that other good stuff. Totally fair? Sounds good to you? Excellent. I'm hoping that this is going to be another, like 50 to 60 hour game. So if I can put 20 hours this weekend, and I had already put in, how much time have I put in the game? 14 hours. Well, I guess that's 14 hours. I've already put 10 hours. That's really all that I've put? Oh, I guess I started on Wednesday. Yeah, so just another 10 and then 25, 50, and then next weekend potentially beat it with an extra 20 on top of that. Except I am forgetting the most important thing. Crap. And that's I'm reading the dialogue. You read dialogue, it takes much longer. It's also not taking into account certain battles that might give me a hard time and all kinds of other crazy stuff. Let's just hope it works out. Attached to the bomb is a label that reads best before S1005. Perhaps you shouldn't use this one. I don't know, I'm starting to have my doubts now that I'll be beating this game. And then, by then. Not that I have any particular reason to beat this game, you know, sooner or anything like that. You know, other than, you know, wanting to play more games, other games. Got a long list of games to get through. Alright. I'm gonna guess this one is gonna be level 92. 82. I got one number right. And it was the hard number to get. No, did we get 20? I feel like we stopped at 18. Nobility he was, and husband he was also, but part of Cyril clung to the wondrous boyhood fairy tales. This is the right way. Villain, you're a villain. She's my wife. You're more married to her father. I don't remember getting 20 or 19. I've not seen Beauty and the Beast in years. I haven't seen it in years either, but the only reason that it sticks out to me is because my mom loved Beauty and the Beast. She loves it so much that we watched it so many times on VHS. Still have nightmares till this day. You suck. She loves it so much that she named her cat Belle. Is now the cat that I have to take care of. Alright, there's definitely monsters in the Stargazer's Tower. There's no way they removed all those monsters. I don't believe it for a second. It was actually the first animated movie to be nominated for Best Picture before the Best Animated Feature category was established. we are, Stargazer's Tower. Been a long time since our last visit. This thing looks a lot more imposing when you're standing right in front of it. And we're going to be searching the place. Sounds like a good time to me. CGF took down the barricade for us, so we should be able to start our investigation immediately. But we can't be too cautious. Try to keep your guards up scaling this sucker, yeah? Right. Thanks for the reminder. Alright, once we're ready, let's head inside and get this request underway. He did say reminder. Room doesn't look familiar to me. The silence is almost deafening. CGF's scouting reports haven't found any traces of fiends around here since the cult incident. That was why they decided to allow civilians to survey the tower again. Do you suppose the bell at the top of the tower summoned them, the way the one at the Moon Temple did? The bell? Now that you mention it, I did catch wind of something like that before. Either way, I'm not going to complain about having no baddies to fight on our way up. Let's get a move on, gang. Yeah, but remember not to let your guards down. Let's keep an eye out as we climb the tower. Right, there's definitely going to be enemies. They're going to, like spawn once we get to the top or something like that. They're all going to spawn and we fight the boss and then we got to fight all the enemies on our way down or, some nonsense like that. Although the reason I wanted to go here was because of treasure chests. I'm not seeing any of those. Wait a minute. This can't be right. What? The bookshelves? They're completely empty. That's what we're saying. It wasn't like this the last time we came here. The request seemed to imply that they were still filled just recently. Are you saying that someone snuck in here and smuggled the books out? There's no way the CGF would have noticed something like that. Oh, the CGF would have noticed. I'm more keen on why than the how. What would anyone even want with those musty old tomes? I don't know, but we're not going to find out standing around here. There were some shelves on the top floor too. Let's go have a look. Right, we should confirm whether or not those books are missing as well. Any fishing spots? No treasure chests. No recharge station here either. Maybe there isn't going to be a fight here. totally wrong. I figured as much. But who could have taken them? You don't suppose it was someone connected to the cult, do you? That's one possibility, to be sure. We know the alchemists who built this tower had their ties to them. Whoever took the books might have been trying to hide an ugly truth. But there shouldn't be any traces of the cult remaining anymore. Joachim Gwenter was supposed to have been the last of them. And none of this makes a lick of sense. True, but take a closer look. There are still some books that were left behind. Not exactly what the request called for, but I don't see why we shouldn't at least turn in those. Good call. I wish we could have turned up even a hint on what happened here. But for now, let's take what we can and get the report back to Uncle Miles. Oh man, they just put me way back over here. One in the group informed Miles that the books had vanished from the shelves. That's about the size of it. Can't be serious. How could someone steal that many texts? Not to mention haul them away without anyone noticing. There's just no logic to it. I wish I could tell you, but we have no idea what happened to them. No, I understand. It's not like it was your fault. If only we could at least know what kind of books they were. It ain't all bad news. We managed to salvage a few that were left behind. They're not much, unfortunately. However, you may still be able to learn something about the missing texts by examining them. Really? To be fair, we couldn't make heads or tails of the contents ourselves. So I'm not sure how useful they'll actually be, but here you go. These books. From what we could gather, they were written in the Middle Ages. They're so old and dingy, though, that it's tough to make out the words on the pages. Were you able to figure something out? This is incredible. This and this one, too. They're grimoires from the Middle Ages. Grimoires? Yes, tomes outlining alchemies and magical tools from a bygone era. I'll have to decipher the text to know what they cover definitively, but I can tell that much from the illustrations. Oh, that really is incredible. I guess that makes those pretty valuable. But if that's the case, why leave them behind? Maybe the person who snatched the rest of the books thought they were unimportant. Either way, it's going to be hard to get any clues from these alone. Could be right. In the end, we're still left with a mystery. Come on now, that doesn't change the fact that you've made a few priceless additions to the library's collection. That's a job well done in my book. I knew I could count on you, SSS. It was our pleasure, sir. I'm going to preserve these in our archive downstairs just to be safe. They can sit there until I can get Nielsen and a few others to take a good, hard look at them. Thanks for all the help. I'll request your services again if I need them. Glad to hear it, Uncle Miles. We're always happy to help. That quest was surprisingly easy. No fights, no nothing, just that, and they fast traveled me back to the town like crazy. And promoted the Medal of Valor. Ooh, team rush chance up. And strength. Guess we'll give this to you. I want to give it to her, but 5 speed prevents delay. We're good. Take all the books, but leave just these 2 because these are unimportant. Sounds reasonable to you. Yeah. I would have to agree with you on that. Sounds more suspicious than anything else. Let's rest up at the bed. Yeah, we should be able to go in Randy's room now. Can we take the car to Stargazer's Tower? Oh, let's check out the paint jobs. Guess right here works. Oh, I was expecting other things to happen, like a cutscene or something. Well, I need to go over here to make sure I didn't forget any treasure chests, and I did. You pick up an invitation for a fighting game, but put it down so you could focus on support requests. Don't anybody do that. Field 1. On over there, alright. Treasure chest. Oh, there's 20. Yet he paused his raised hand. Suddenly, the conundrum grew twice greater in his mind. It's not. I know it's not. Confound it all. Why not, is there not a way for me to rotate the map? Guess not. I need those earthworms. Alright, now we can investigate this area. Oh, the snow! Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's great. I didn't deserve that back attack. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought that missed. I was like, yep, yep. Oh, you're running away from me now. I can't turn you into Sepith. A hand holding an orbital gun peeks out from inside the chest. The Elder King sends his regards. I don't know what that's referencing, but I like that one. Para Kasagin. Wow, that actually worked. Come on, 130. Letting us pass. Come on, man. I mean, I think I need one of those, but still. Like I have plenty of carps. Eater. Um, 15 times. A lot of fish. The Zamurian metric system has a few obscure measurements that don't get talked about often. For example, salt is measured in grams. Grahams. And I don't get that one. Suckerfu. Grams have a lot of salt in them? I don't think so. but I am not the foremost expert on grams or grahams. He breathed deeply, 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 and let out a whine while running his raised hand through his hair. He knew what he had to do, and if he had to be a villain, he may as well be a sympathetic one. I haven't had a graham cracker in a long time. What is graham? Like, is it gingerbread or something? Or like, what is graham? A bracer, an Erebonian, and a member of the CPD walk into the bar. Shortly after, they are each submitted to St. Ursula with mild concussions. I don't get it. Bet you these guys explode. They do explode. You know what? We're gonna make some adjustment. Ugh. Gotta fight a bunch of explodey dudes. Not gonna be doing 2,000 damage. Oh, you're going to explode on everybody. What a sucker. Luck. I was once Tower Gazer's chest, but the new diet and mayor had me renovated. Now I'm an upscale apartment for monster swarms. Oof. Alrighty, let's remove. Thing is does this is this for the entire battle, or is it for this particular character? I feel like I should give you petrify instead of poison. Poison's more likely to work on bosses. I'm gonna give you luck. I need to save and mark. I'm gonna take a brief break here. Just give me a couple of minutes and I'll cut this out too. It'll only be like 2 minutes, hopefully.